Guys, wow. This is long. It's been a while since I have been live. And it's been a while since I have been on, guys. And I know you must have been wondering what's happening to me. Where have I been? You're seeing little bits and pieces of post here, post there, and nothing else really happening. Well, the truth is, guys, ain't nothing happening. Ain't nothing happening. All is well. A matter of fact, there's so many things happening behind the scenes that I thought I would just jump on and share with you this evening. But before I jump into it, how are you guys doing? I mean, did you miss me? Like, seriously, did you miss me? Guys, I miss you guys. I miss you guys. I don't know how many of you know that on Saturday evening when I started this channel, and we would go live on a Saturday evening with Uniquely Me at 7:30. I looked forward to it, the interactions we would have, the stories we would be enjoying. I miss that. But they say life happens, and the truth is that I guess nothing lasts forever. And it's not that the program has come to an end, guys. It's just a matter that I think I'm in the process of revamping what exactly am I going to come back with? What exactly do I have capacity to carry? What are your demands? What exactly do you want to hear and know about? So that's the kind of phase that I'm in, and I want to say to somebody that's listening, that's on, and it's so great to see 12 of you on, guys, that as you're progressing, life will happen. A while ago, earlier on, I was just strolling in my scheme, and I said to myself that when the year started, we all had these goals, these passions, these dreams, these plans of the things that we wanted to do. And the truth is, guys, if I was to do a poll right now, it is June. Today's what, June 11th. If I was to do a poll, how many of us have accomplished what we did set out to do, or how many of us have started what we set out to do this year? And if I dare say, last year, some of the things we set out to do, we didn't get a chance to do them, and we say, okay, I'm gonna do them this year, and we're already halfway. Where are you in the process? Where are you in the process? And guys, these are questions we really need to be asking ourselves and not taking them for granted, because guess what? Life happens, and whether or not we want to acknowledge it and move with the time is going to move away and leave us. I still remember when I started my degree, guys, and even my master's, as a matter of fact. I started my MBA on my maternity leave with my daughter. And I remember saying to myself that, I don't need to do this now. Let me wait a little bit. And guys, can I tell you something? Next month, my daughter is going to be 9 year old. And if I had procrastinated, I would have been 9 years late. But thank God I started while I was on maternity leave. 18 months later, I finished that MBA. And I guess if I'd started the doctorate, I would have been finished by now. But we tend to tell ourselves, we have these limiting beliefs, guys, regarding what we can do, what we can't do, what we should do, what we shouldn't do. And we're allowing society to dictate the pace that we ought to take. Now, guys, let me just jump into something else to talk with us about. And this gave me a clear vision that society can dictate our pace so much, and we allow ourselves to get caught in the opinions of others. So I started a business, guys, in the what we call the sexiest industry in the world. Do you know what that is? Type it in the chat if you know what's the sexiest industry roundabout. It is said that it is the most searched word on the internet. Not only that, it is said that it is a $15 trillion industry. Yeah, it is that much. Anybody know? Anybody want to guess? All right, until I see you put it in the chat, I'm just going to talk a little bit. So I started the business, guys, and there are two parts to the business. One side allows me to supplement my income via 5 checks, minimum 5 checks. As a matter of fact, it opens 7 streams of income with the possibility of getting 5 checks monthly. And then there's the other side of it that does not necessarily bring in the checks on a monthly basis. Well, it depends how much you're working the business, but at least there's that additional income. And I realized that every time I ask somebody, would you like to supplement your income, or I even go as far as to tell them what the business is and ask, would you be interested? Everybody's quick to say no. Last night I asked somebody, I said, are you into network marketing? And before I could drop the word, he sent no. And he got mad and he said, that's all Ponzi scheme. And he said, all of them are Ponzi scheme. And the question is, how many of them did he try? How many of them? And then there are a lot of other persons who keep saying right off the bat, I don't have any time, I'm so busy. But guys, one of my director, I remember she said, we're busy being broke, and they're calling us busy professionals. Guys, at first, and I'll be honest with you, before coming into the industry, and I'm talking about the industry of travel and network marketing, before I actually came into both of these businesses, guys, I shared the opinions of others. Not only that, yes, at some point in time, we all may have tried some form of multi-level marketing or network marketing. And if we will be honest with ourselves, guys, the truth is we did not give it our all, because most of us, we would have started those businesses on a part-time basis. And if you're anything like me, wherein we have a full-time income, sorry, job, it's hard to maneuver, it's hard to maintain, it's hard to work a part-time business that requires work and growth. And so, because for some of us, we really did not put in the work, what we tend to do is that we tend to say the business don't work. We have an opinion right off the bat, and we tend to want to discourage others. Now, guys, let me tell you something. If there's anything you should know about me, and most of you are my fans, and you've seen me behind the scenes, you've seen me in all different forms via this channel. There's one thing I want you to know about me. You see, my integrity is paramount. I care so much about my integrity, guys. I care so much about the information that I put out there, that it's very important that before I put anything out, I would have done my checks to verify that what I am doing is legitimate. So let me tell you what I did, guys. I went as far as to Barbados with the number one income earner here in Jamaica and in the Caribbean. As a matter of fact, so I'm talking about Planet Marketing, guys. I'm talking about Planet Marketing, and Planet Marketing sells in teletravel. Let me say that again, guys. I'm in this fabulous company. It's called Planet Marketing, and Planet Marketing sells in teletravel. In teletravel, basically, license or what should I say? IntelliTravel certifies you to operate your own travel agency. So, in other words, I sell travel. Yeah, I sell travel. Guys, let me ask you something. How many of you have gone? Oh, let's use this. Krispy Kreme is now open in Jamaica. And they've opened what, over 2 weeks now. And let me tell you something, you do not want to see the lines. The road is literally blocked trying to get into this place. And what you have found is that there is somebody telling somebody, telling somebody, telling somebody about Krispy Kreme open here in Jamaica. And nobody is paying them to tell it. But guess what? The news is getting around. If you have found a product that works well for you here. So for instance, guys, this here that I've been wearing for a little while, I've gotten so many commendations about this hair. I have gone as far as I went back to the store to take the picture, to share it. The store doesn't pay me. The manufacturer of the hair doesn't pay me, but I am busy telling everybody where I got the hair from. I'm busy being a referral for this hair and referring everybody to this hair. How many of us have found a good restaurant that we are so in love with? The food is to die for. Like my anniversary was this year, this week, guys, my 20th wedding anniversary, and I'm looking for a fabulous restaurant for us to go to. I'm looking for word of mouth. Now, here's the thing. If you have found a good thing, why not get paid to share it? If I was to get paid every time I shared about this hair, oh my God, I can't tell you how rich I would have been. My vehicle, I'm actually sitting in my car doing this video, guys. The amount of persons I've allowed to test drive my vehicle, the amount of persons that have asked me about my vehicle. Again, if I was to talk about, if I was to get paid from Magna every time I told somebody about my vehicle, again, I would be a rich woman. Guys, there are easy ways for us to be making some money. There are easy ways for us to be supplementing our income. There are easy ways, and guys, I'm going to qualify my easy in a moment, but there are ways, guys, that we can be living, right? We can be living and not just surviving. We can be thriving, right? And let me tell you something. Ain't nothing wrong with money. What's wrong with money is when we get carried away with money, guys. Because the reality of the matter, guys, and if you will agree with me, we all have something that we need to be doing. Now, let me go back to the matter of professionally broke. I did an assessment of myself, and I'm being very transparent with you guys. I did an assessment of myself last month, and I realized that one of the things I've been doing is living off credit. And you'll say, Simone, what do you mean by that? Guys, when you're living from on your credit card and you're literally operating it as a revolving line of credit, as it really is. So what is happening is that when you get paid, you're dumping back the bulk of your salary on the credit card to use it again to pay your bills, to do all of that. Yes, that's what I mean. And so I said, oh shucks, I'm living off my credit card. And I realized that, I'm not liquid. I don't have that extra cash to do a few things. And I said, no, man, this is foolishness. I need another source of income. And so, how many of you can attest to that? That, guys, no matter where on the income spectrum you are indeed finding yourself in a place where you are professionally broke. You're living off credit. You're living off your credit card. You're living off your social line. You're living from paycheck to paycheck. Some of you who are overseas, you're doing 2 3 jobs trying to supplement the income. You're not getting any time to sleep. You're not getting any time to spend with the family, and so you are literally just in this place where you're just persistently broke. So I thought I would jump on here and I would share that I've been working Planet Marketing, guys, between March, and I started the business last year, but between March and April of this year, I literally made a little over $1,000 in that business. And that was just basically between recruiting, residual income, getting my unlocking leverage income, just to name a few, guys. I have been experiencing that in the business. And what I like about the business, guys, so here are some of the things that I like about Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel. I like the fact that I'm I'm not short of training. There's a meeting every single day, guys. One, two, they make it easy for me to recruit. What do I mean by that? I just need to content to that. Hey, oh, hey, can't speak to anyone, but I personally miss you every day. Oh, hey, yeah, man. Yes, guys. So I like the fact that I just need to pique your interest. I need to pique your interest by asking, for instance, are you looking for an additional way to supplement your income? And once you say yes, I either send you a video for you to watch, or I invite you to a meeting, and the directors and those who are more seasoned in the business, they take over and they do the presentation, and the rest is left up to you to make a decision. Once you make that decision, guys, basically I become your mentor, and then we have these groups that, guys, you're consistently mentored. So I like the fact that I have mentorship. I like the fact that I'm in business for myself but not by myself. I like the fact that I'm being challenged every day to be a better version of myself. There are so many self-help books. Right now I'm reading this book, Your First Year in Network Marketing. And guys, let me tell you something. When I tell you that I am thoroughly enjoying the reading. There's this other book that I read entitled Go for No. And if you've ever been in network marketing, I'd love for you to just let me know. What were some of the things that you liked about the network marketing company that you were in? Guys, let me tell you, I was in Avon years ago. I was in Avon. I even had a store that I opened when I was an Avon representative. And let me tell you something, Avon did not give me all this training that I currently have. Guys, you see I'm sweating? And it's not, this is just part of the menopause thing. You soon say I get cool like cucumber, but that's okay because I'm literally outside. My car door is open and I'm outside and I'm sweating like a pig. My daughter would say, Mommy, pigs do not sweat. But let's continue, guys. I am equipped, guys, with everything that I need to be in this business and to be successful. I have trainings. I have access to on the side of my my travel business, guys. I have access to my Clear, my IATA number. I have access to suppliers on a global sphere. Let me tell you, I tell persons I do not have a little business. No, I do not operate a little business. I have a globalized business. Planet Marketing, guys, is in 22 countries. By the end of this year, they're supposed to be in Canada, but all the Caribbean countries, they are there. All over in the US, they are there. Just earlier on, there was a meeting for Belize. And so, guys, what am I saying is that many of us were sitting down and we're waiting for something to happen. Many of us are sitting on and we're praying for an opportunity to come to us. Well, maybe me sharing this evening with you about Planet Marketing is an answer to your prayers. And guys, right off the bat, I'm saying to you, if you want to know more about the business, send me a WhatsApp. I'm gonna state my number: 1-876 856 5769. Somebody type it there for me so everybody else can see it. You are able to send me a WhatsApp, and when you send me that WhatsApp, guys, I will send you right away an introductory video for you to see what is Planet Marketing, what is IntelliTravel, what can it do for you. And then, guys, there is also a 30-day money back guarantee. In other words, if within 30 days of operating the business you are not enjoying the benefits, you're not seeing anything, you don't think that this is for me, then you are able to ask for a refund. But just before you even think about that, let me ask you something. Any store at all that you see put up, you ever see them locked within 30 days? Why? Because it within that first 30 days, people are just getting to know that you are existing. People are just getting to know that Krispy Kreme is around the road, Burger King is around the road, Macy's is around the road. You with your wonderful business, KD Vibes, persons are just discovering that you have a studio around the road. You're not just saying. So why would you close your doors within 30 days when people are just getting to know you and coming in contact with your business and just discovering what your business is about? Give it some time. I'm going to repeat the WhatsApp number. I wonder if I can type because I'm using my phone. 1-8, I don't know how to type using my phone. 1-876, type it for me, KD Vibes. 1-876-856-5769. Yeah, so that's my number, guys. When you send it, I'm using the phone now, so as soon as I finish, once I see your WhatsApp, I will definitely send you an introductory video. As a matter of fact, guys, we also, for 90, starting tomorrow, for 96 hours. We're going to be doing, there's a Facebook group, and we're going to give you a chance to see behind the scenes what what you can expect while you're in this business. So you get a chance to test drive the business before you actually make that decision to jump in. Now you're going to ask me, is there a cost for this business? Yes, there is a cost, guys, to start up the business. And I would dare say to you guys, it's $200 to start the business. And then what that gives you both your back office, it gives you access to, you get a website, guys. You also get your IATA number, your clear number. Those are your certifications that you need to operate your host travel agency. And guys, at the same time, right away, you get access to start selling travel. So if you're looking at your vacation, if you're looking at helping others to plan their vacation, if you're looking at going to Timbuktu, if you're looking to become a Disney specialist, if you're looking to be a luxury traveler or a luxury travel agent, if you're looking to be a excursions, to help people with excursions, whatever it is in the world that you want to be doing and helping others to do, guys, you're able to do that. I also need to tell you that another thing that I like about the whole business of travel, guys, is I'm not stacking anything. I do not need to have any form of inventory, guys. No form of inventory. I just simply need to have my phone or my computer, and I can be sitting on the beach. I can be sitting out here in my car. I can be lying in my bed. I can be anywhere at all and operating my business. I can be at work, my regular 9 to 5, and when I get my break, I can be running my business, guys. And the thing about it is that while you're also recruiting, oh, these are some of the things I should tell you about as well. But I want you to come on and get a chance to see for yourself, guys, that it's worth it. It's worth taking the leap. It's worth taking the leap, test driving something else, and then deciding. Let me tell you something. Let's have some frank talk, guys. Some of us, we've been in the workplace, the regular 9 to 5 for years. I mean, this is 30 years, almost 30 years for me of being with my institution. And I'm grateful for my job. I'm grateful for the benefits that I have had to enjoy in the job. But as I'm getting older, guys, and as my children are also getting older, I'm discovering that there's some other things that I'd want to be doing. Yeah, I want to I want to grow with my children. I want to spend time with them. Um, there's so many little things that I want to be doing, guys, that I realize that even though we want to self-actualize in our 9 to 5, the truth is that some of the real true benefits and freedom, we may never have some of those. Excuse me. Some of us are waiting until we've retired to enjoy some of those things. And I have seen too many people that have retired and never getting a chance to enjoy the kind of life that they want to have. And so, why not try now? Why not? Why not now? And why not right now? You know? So yeah, so that's a matter, just a little bit of what's been happening behind the scenes. Otherwise, guys, can I tell you, I have a whole lot of videos that I have literally recorded. I just need to edit them and put them out here on the channel. But life happens. Life happens. And I got several people lined up whose story I also want to be capturing. But I feel like life is just happening. And I feel like I'm in another phase right now, guys, of discovery and just me, just kind of building me a little bit, just kind of building me a little bit, trying to get things settled a little bit. And so, yeah, life is happening, guys. Life is happening. So what's been going on with you, what have you been doing, what has life dished out to you since the year started? I've been talking to a few friends, you see, guys, and so many of us, there's so many different things that's happening. Life is taking so many different forms. COVID came and went. In some cases, COVID is still in some areas. Then we have dengue here in Jamaica, dengue fever. A friend of mine, I sent a message to him last week and he said, Simone, I'm a broken person because my best friend and business partner just died from dengue. I was like, oh God. And then, guys, you would have heard the news of this 8-year-old who was abducted from school and, they slit the little girl's throat and she died yesterday morning and you're like, oh my God, what's happening to us? And then there's the other news of, this other young man who's from our church who was abducted and, shot and thrown over in the bushes. And you're like, oh my God. Guys, it's all good and well that we're anticipating and expecting life to bring us chocolate and roses and make us laugh. And then there comes the tears. And then there comes the realities that life happens, you know? That's one of the things that this channel was to do, guys. Just to show how life happens. Just to show how life happens and how a number of our women, how they have overcome, how they have triumphed over life happening. Another friend of mine, another neighbor of mine, called yesterday morning to say, hey, Simone, my twin brother just died. And I'm like, my God, I can't take one more bad news. So guys, it's like in one corner, we are celebrating our wedding anniversary and we're okay and life is okay. But guys, on the other end, somebody's life is turned upside down. Somebody's sad. A mother is weeping today because her 8-year-old, she sent out her 8-year-old to school not knowing that that child would not come back home. And which parent lives expecting that you're gonna hear that your baby's throat was slit and ultimately dying. I mean, guys, when I think about this, I said, for us here in Jamaica, I said, we are provoking the wrath of God. We are provoking the wrath of God. And I feel like, sometimes I don't know who to talk to. And guys, I'm just using this medium this evening to just talk. I'm really using this medium to just talk. I feel like we need to get to a place, guys, where we just get on our knees and begin to bawl out to God for mercy. Because we've become a wicked set of people. I mean, it can't be that it's not an animal that slit this child's throat. It's a human being. It's somebody's child that did it. It's somebody's brother or sister, somebody's husband, somebody's wife, somebody that took a knife or took whatever it is and slit a little girl's throat. It's somebody's child, somebody's brother, somebody's boyfriend, somebody's girlfriend who decides to take up a gun and go shoot somebody, who decides that they're not going to work, they're going to rob. They're going to rob and they're going to kill and they're going to murder with no sanctity for life. No care. I mean, guys, we talk about marriages, that's another thing. I mean, so many persons are going through the marital struggles. Life are happening, guys. Yeah, man. I don't know where you guys watching from. I mean, I'm so grateful, guys, to have 28,000 of you on my channel. I know not everybody is active, but I'm grateful to you guys that at some point in time you all tune in, and there are some of you that's still seeing the channel. You've not yet subscribed, but you're seeing the channel, and I thank you guys for seeing me on the street and saying, hey, Simone, I'm a subscriber of your channel. Guys, life happens. Life happens. And I think, I thank you, darling. Thanks, Judy. I think I really I need to be coming back here, guys, and just talking, I found one of the things that has been happening to me, guys, is every time I think about taking up my camera to come and do what I love to do, it's not cold feet. I don't know what it is, but it's like I'm feeling a little despondent. I'm feeling a little cast down. And guys, to be honest with you, I'm talking with you and I feel distressed. I feel distressed because, sometimes you just feel like you're just a shell of yourself, um, walking around and everybody thinks that you have life so okay. And if you were to be really transparent, you're like, it's not okay. It's not okay because life happens. I have a sermon I want to preach, guys, and it's called Stretch Out Bubbles. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I don't know, maybe when I'm gonna preach it, I ensure that you guys are on stretch out bubbles. What do I mean by stretch out bubbles? So the women that are here, you remember when we were small, and we still have it. When we were combing our children's hair, we had these bubbles that we would use to catch up the hair, and stuff. And when the bubbles is brand new, it does such an awesome job. You don't have to wrap it as much. You 2 or 3 times, maybe sometimes 3 times with a new bubbles is a little too much because it's so tight. But the more you're using the bubbles, right? Um, I'm not so sure what happened. Oh, yeah. The more you are using the bubbles, I hope you're still hearing me, guys. The more you're using the bubbles, the more it gets stretched. And it has these elastic in there that sometimes the elastic begins to burst or it's pulled. It just you have to use it. You have to wrap it a couple more times for it to do the same thing. And guys, the reality of the matter is that in our relationships, with our business relationships, personal relationships, whatever it is, after a while, guys, we become stretch out bubbles. Yeah, man, we become stretch out bubbles. We become juiceless bubble gum. There's some bubble gum that I love bubble gum. But what I find is that after a few chewing of the bubble gum, it loses its sweetness. It is when you just get the bubble gum, it's nicer to chew. Yes, it work your jawbone a little bit, but after a while it lose its juice, you know and sometimes you really have to go spit it out because it's no longer good, and the longer you dare trying to chew that bubble gum, it gives you gas. And guys, it's the same thing in our lives, in life happening. We become stretch out bubbles, we become juiceless bubble gum, we become wasted elastic bands, you know and the truth is that some of us, we're just existing. And guys, can I tell you something? I refuse to just exist. Like, seriously, I refuse to just exist. I want to live. I want to live happy. I want to live joyful. I i want to thrive. I have one life to live, and I want to live it, guys. I want to live it to the glory of God. I want God to be glorified. I want my story when I've left this earth to be, hey Shannon, I want my story to be that Simone lived, that Simone left a legacy, that that God is glorified, that people will come to know Jesus because of the life I've lived, that women will find their footing, their courage, their strength to move on, to rise because they saw me doing it. I want men to take a different stand and a different look on life because they came in contact with me. Does that make sense, guys? Does that make sense? Is that serious? Is that serious, guys? Well, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. I miss you guys. I miss my YouTube family. I miss you guys. Like I said, guys, life is happening. I am still here, and it's just a matter of time before I'm gonna revamp what I'm doing. And I think what you can expect is, for the next couple of months, I think I'm going to be just showcasing, how we can be elevating ourselves, making ourselves more prosperous with opportunities that are out there. Too many of us are afraid. And I will say to you guys, I'm reading this, well, I read it already. I read it twice, this book that says go for no. And at first, I couldn't understand what I mean by go for no. But I found that in this business, guys, in this business, this network marketing business, this business of recruiting others, of helping another family to discover the possibility of a great business opportunity, that there are those who are not going to identify with it. There are those who are not going to see what you are seeing, and they're not even going to give themselves a chance. And so, right off the bat, they're going to tell you, no, this is not for me, not interested, don't come to me with this. Some will even ask you, are you absolutely going crazy? They're going to tell you it's Ponzi scheme, it's a pyramid scheme, it's this, it's that. But let me tell you something, guys. I don't want to hear from anybody who has not been in the business for themselves. The proof is in the pudding. And let me tell you guys something. I have gotten the opportunity to be in this business, and I am seeing it inside out, upside down. I'm seeing people that I'm familiar with. I am seeing them being successful. I'm seeing them helping yet another family to be successful at what they're doing. And I'm seeing it with my own self. I am helping others to realize a business that gives them time freedom, financial freedom, and personal freedom. And so, why am I going to allow the minority, the voice of somebody who has not experienced the thing for themselves, dictate to me why I ought not to give myself a chance? And so I'll say to you, you're hearing me, guys. And as I shared with you the whole matter of life happening, I'm also inviting you to come in business with me. I'm inviting you to be one of my business partners. And send me a WhatsApp. I'll send you a video to share the business. I will also send you the link to the Facebook group. There's a 96-hour starting tomorrow where you get a chance to see from the inside what the business is about and how you can leverage what you're seeing happening and decide beforehand if you want to give this business a chance. So join me now. Be in business with me. I'd love you to be a part of my team, guys, and that we get a chance to grow together. All right, guys. So 37 minutes of talking with you. I think having missed me and me having missed you, we've gotten a good half an hour to chat about quite a lot of stuff. And that you guys know I'm still here. So, guys, take care. Have a great week. Have a fabulous week. Be good to yourself. And um, and please don't leave me out. Please do not leave me out. Please keep in touch. Look at the things I do. Like I said, you would have seen me put up a picture showing my 20th wedding anniversary this week. And there's so many other things that's going on. I'm just keeping you guys abreast so that you can be along the journey with me. I'm not leaving you guys out. All right, guys. Bye bye. Enough said. Have a great Sunday evening, and soon come back. All right. Bye bye.